Hello and welcome to Game-Geki, the show that's material evidence of awesome. I'm DDK, joined as always by Gekodami as we clean up the remains of this Borderlands 2 playthrough.
It's time to do some mopping. So let's go and find my brittle pony first. And Helios, that's a festival right there.
Fast travel. Really kept the place, kept the lights on.
Yeah. I mean, it was being used by the children of Helios, or that guy's group was called.
They must have done over 3 kilometers of rewiring.
We kinda adopted Bud Stallion as our unofficial mascot. Even though she was still stuck in that depressive stasis she's been in since Jack died, we took care of her the best we could. Hector's people took her away as soon as they showed up. They must be planning to sell her. I mean, she's worth her weight in diamonds because she's literally made of diamonds, bro.
I gotta say, the whole Bud Stallion joke is kind of overplayed. There's too many references to it.
Oh, maybe it was the DLC with what's the name that kind of pushed that over the.
Yeah, I mean, it's mentioned in the main game, in that DLC, then in the Tales from the Borderlands, and then in this. It's a bit much.
No.
Hateful fire!
Silence. Calm down.
It's a baptism of blood!
They got a level.
Silence.
Oh yeah. Surprised our leveling has actually even moved at all. It's like
That'll be the last one.
it moves so slowly that you don't even notice it moved. But yes, there's nothing to level up for anymore, is there really?
No, not unless you want to play the whole game again.
I do not.
Involve in the mood.
No one got time for that.
No. I have to go.
Stay still. Another down. Silence.
Meet the team.
Yeah, a bit lost in. It's this way. So the fact that we're immune to that gas, it's still kind of annoying how it still has an effect on our screen.
It's still highly toxic.
We're immune to it.
You can see the toxicity there. Our eyes are immune.
Stay still. Hold it right there. That was awesome.
I think ages of those things to build.
You know, the technology will improve. It's just, you know, still kind of in its development phases. That's all.
Where's the door?
Yes, not seeing the way.
Do another way. Oh wait, it's a lift, isn't it? This is an elevator.
A massive lift. Oh yeah, it's going to come down.
Yeah. Recommend standing there. Just say hard hat required though. Maybe you'd survive if you wore the hard
Ah,
hat.
yeah, you're right. The hat would have slowly begun to buckle and creak, and then the lift would have gone back up again.
Yeah. Your life would have been saved.
Such a shoddy lift though. I mean, real lifts have like mechanisms in place to prevent this kind of thing. And with all this technology floating around.
This is like a service lift, and those things are dangerous as fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Heavy industry. It's why these companies like Hyperion are so rich, is because they've literally skipped all the safety stuff and pocketed the savings.
Yeah.
Because yeah, you know, mistakes and issues could happen. It probably won't. When you're first employed, you have to promise that you won't cause an accident. Then you do. It's absolutely on your own head.
Oh, but you promised.
This will hurt.
Stop it, hot loader.
I mean, if you promised something and don't do it, don't you a bad person?
Yeah. Makes you a bad person, and you just the word.
Especially behind this door.
Back in the complaints department.
With red claptrap.
Ah, red claptrap. Piece of museum history.
That's the way.
Okay.
Actually, it's forward this way. I see it. A pleasure, as always.
Excuse me, this weapon, it's catching my eye, and you told me to let you know if anything was catching your eye.
That path up now. Get to that path. Oh, weird. Apparently, bus sign is around the corner. Is that? Brick.
Little pony.
I'm Tiny Tina.
Great.
Go ahead.
He froze.
Tina, sit your little ass down. Mordecai's just trying to keep you safe.
Yeah, he's gonna be dangerous in there.
Shut up, you're not my real mom! Besides, Tina good. Tina can handle her own self just dandy fine. Now I bid you sayonara!
Tina, wait! Stay with Brick!
Hey, Slab. That could have gone better. It's still sort of working out the kinks, you know? Yeah? Anyway, let's go save that majestic, beautiful butt stallion. Hell yeah!
Oh, Hunter, please make sure Tina stays safe, okay?
Yeah, got it. Definitely. Tina's very defensive.
Stay still.
That's a bad friend touch.
No one's slowly being built.
It's being built, it's being... Construction complete.
Building. Construction complete.
Cannot comply, building in progress. Construction complete.
Don't jump at me, pal.
What you want, homie? I'm
We're definitely doing that.
Yo, Vault Hunter, go check in with Brick, I guess.
Glad you're here, Slab. There's enough punching to go around. Let's see if Buck Stallion's nearby. Been working on my horse call, but so far, no luck.
Come on, boys!
Nay!
We got raiders on the field! Time to kill these chumps! Raiders are starting shit!
You think we should resurrect Bud Stallion from his cryogenic hell? I say nay.
Oh my god, OMG! Guys, I found her! And she's even more majestical and beautiful and... Ah! It's Bud Stallion! Come on, get here!
Good work, Tina. Now stay put till Brick and the Vault Hunter get there.
Stay put until the meh. Boom shakalaka!
You heard the lady. Let's move.
Okay, well, that's just.
The lady did say meh meh meh.
Come on, Vault Hunter. Let's save our best girl! Never leave home without a bomb, Tomodachi. Now stand back! Then shoot the bomb. It's a go boom boom.
Kaboosh.
Yes!
There she is.
Your magnificent majesty!
Or in the stables.
Bud Stallion proximity sensor violation. Commencing Silver Steve defense protocol.
Cover me! Through the power of love, I shall reawaken the beast! Just call me the Butt Whisperer.
Let's give us some cover.
The Butt Whisperer.
You're done. Hold it right there. Another down.
For the glory! It's rampage time!
Yes, Queen! I knew you'd come around.
Oh, it's actually.
It's alive! It's beautiful.
To be fair, it was already alive in the DLC.
The most beautiful
Well, it wasn't
thing you
real,
ever
I
saw.
guess.
I just want to squeeze her so hard she blows up! No, sweetie girl. Not for realsies. You good. You real. Yes, you
Good work, Slab.
Glad we could help.
Shut up, Morty Mom!
Tina, what the hell?
Hey, don't talk to your mother like that.
You're not helping.
That's it! Everyone get out of my room!
That isn't your room.
I said out!
Dale, tranquilo, por favor. Jeez. You heard her, Vault Hunter.
I'm out.
Out of her room.
Oh, please for checkup though. The new face of Hyperion.
Hyperion doesn't need a new face. The place is in ruins.
God, a minute. I think there's a fast travel over there. No.
It was a strange quest, that. I mean, to consider it was like a post-game content, you'd think they would have done something more with that, but I guess they just wanted to make it clear that Butt Stallion saved by the Vault Hunters.
Yeah, I've seen that running joke will appear in Borderlands 3. And 'tis why it was revealed to still be a thing.
It is very much a... Well, it is a throwaway gag, isn't it? That seems to still be
I'm
here.
almost sure when Jack originally mentioned it, he was like joking, like it wasn't actually meant to be a real thing. Ever. But then it was. Right, it was.
And
Tells
what a
me.
majestic fucking beast it is. An immortal beast as well, seemingly.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Guessing we can feed it iridium again and gain loot. I should see it around.
Pandora, a land of freedom, opportunity, and unbelievably high mortality rates. Woo! You guys did great! Now I know Lilith leads like the A team Crimson Raiders or whatever, but you guys made a great
Well, look.
B team?
Yes! The B is for bootylicious.
Too many
Whatever.
icons.
Anyway, thanks for saving Butt Stallion. I got a real soft spot for the old girl, you know? But I'm real busy with bandit stuff and, you know, saving the world. So, Tina, could you take care of her for me?
Yes, thank you.
Well, that's settled, I guess. Thanks again, Vault Hunter.
So, let's see if But Stallion's around here now.
No quest over here, maybe it's Tiny Tina. There's also this brick. What do you want, brick?
It had to be done, you're right.
Yo, Slab. Need help getting a present for my boy Mordecai. You took Hector out, which is great, but his special forces are still hanging around. Take him out and grab some rifle parts for me. Then I'll whip up something special for Morty. Well, go get him, Slab.
Can you use the rifle parts to equip them to your gun and create the expanded gun? Like shoots a bit better, it's like a bit stronger.
Maybe. But maybe not.
Leonis Kennedy might use it.
Extended pieces.
And seem to be out in the open, and that's is around here.
The Dell abandoned. I could just walk through the door to get to this one.
Yeah, but
I didn't think it was Dell abandoned. Didn't see where it was.
when you have a superior method of transportation, you've got to use it all the time.
Just plays more out into the field. I'm here in the field.
Decked out with speckles. All you have to do is bounce the car a little bit and then land it right in there.
We'll just walk.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be as rad.
Lieutenant Folsom is hiding out. That son of a bitch
Full of gas in here. Oh, it's cutscene. Okay.
New Pandora is more than one man. We fight on.
It's a raid thing?
village.
There's a very raid-like intro, but
No, definitely not.
3 more to go.
Primo, yo, what?
3 more of him. Once you take out the rest of his unit,
Oh, it's different.
That's
Ten
it.
skill, I see.
Paper cut.
Oh, rainbow thing. What's that? Oh. You can pick it up. Skin for the tap thing again.
whoa.
Another one. Oh, I was to say, you can put that one up too.
Whoa, yeah. 2 is more than 1.
Maybe for the type. I don't quite see which one is which. I'm here in the field. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Go to the next mouse hole.
Lieutenant Angvar. Clear up all Hector's forces.
Because if one of them takes the reins, they could gather up a new force. You'd see his dropship there. Straight from Halo.
Oh, it's in a different area.
I wonder why they always feel the need to write the word scram in front of every single entrance in this entire planet.
Scrab?
Scram.
Oh, scram. Yeah, the signs are really reused, though, aren't they? Reused
I'm
assets all over the
gonna
place.
scroll scram on the wall. This whole area is like sealed off, so it would be normally full of defences and stuff, so no normal person would even see the scram. Maybe it was put there by delinquents, and who knows what their line of thinking
Probably.
is.
Like that in the official suit would write the word scram. Super worthless worms are down here. No.
Though with the exception of Tiny Tina, have you seen any children on this planet?
Yes. Tiny Tina. Yeah, there was that orphan kid, right, in that Christmas place.
Ah, yes, you're right. Guess they're just loads of children, we just never see them, they're all tucked away. They live a life of abject misery.
There's also that king, that child king, the Joffrey parody
yeah.
thing. I guess he was technically not real though.
You know, I wouldn't let that get in the way of a good tale. Because that particular DLC had the feels, and the feels are the most real thing we have after all. And perhaps the heaviest thing we lift isn't our weights, but it is our feels.
Wait.
Yes, it looks like there's a way here, but there is not. Bamboozled again!
There must be a way along this wall somewhere.
There isn't another sneaky lift, is there?
Over here, maybe? Ah, wait, I think I see something this way. Oh, above us. Oh, I see.
High in the sky, aye.
Yeah, there it is, I see it. Oh, there's a ladder there. Here's a ladder!
Silence.
It is used to rise elevation, therefore I should call it an elevator.
Enough.
Ah, yes. Climb the elevator.
I could call it a lift because it was actually lifted.
That's Lieutenant Angvar's hideout. He was Hector's right-hand man and needs to get dead.
Okay. I'll get him some dead.
Visibility is really impaired in this place.
Survivor's Hollow.
There's his good ship.
Hector may be dead, but his dream lives on.
It's got a sword!
Look at that guy, you'd follow him, wouldn't you?
Yep. There we go.
He
Oh, what
jumped
the hell?
to make the rocket launch attack more dynamic.
Let me loose! Get out, get out, get out!
Um,
Let me hear those screams!
Nice one.
decent area.
Lieutenant Tetra has
Yes.
taken the mantle of the most senior member of Hector's forces.
I mean, if it wasn't, I mean, if that guy was the right hand, this guy must be vastly inferior to him.
Not anymore, I mean, well, I guess, I mean, anyone that's dead is inferior to anyone that's alive in some degree.
That is true. What's my radio over there?
The most mighty of kings, when dead, is inferior to the lowliest of pheasants. Peasants. Yes, even pheasants, the bird.
Pheasants!
The most lowly of pheasant.
I see red!
It's a fast travel over here.
But these are just little pockets around the map that would have been ordinarily impossible to get into, because toxicity.
I guess so, yeah. So I could have saw that while he was actually blocked off. Helios Fawn. Lieutenant Tetra.
Berserkers can dual wield any 2 weapons. Now that's a power.
It sure is. So where is this guy? Can you believe Cassius is dead?
But Cassius was my friend.
Your friend is
Cassius
dead.
was Gaseous.
Your friend's dead!
Oh well.
Oh.
Guess I won't hang out with him anymore.
Guess not. Evidently not. For he is dead.
Just stand around their grave. That way you're technically still hanging around with them about as much as possible.
Scram.
Better yet.
Yes,
Yes.
I guess if the guy hung himself to death, you could literally, rope yourself up and hang with him.
Literally hang together, yeah. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that.
Maybe one day you'll be able to hang around with Megzilla.
Quality news is hard to come by.
Yeah. What was it from The Simpsons, not to the old friend?
Not today, old friend.
See, that was actually from one of the new episodes of The Simpsons as well. That was pretty funny.
They do like to blindside you with a funny gag.
Yeah, I haven't watched
It's the overall
any
story
ones
that
in
kind of
ages.
suffers more in the new.
Or just the overall story. It's just some really shit episodes. Oh, he's here.
Lieutenant Tetra was last seen somewhere in Helios. That guy would start a pandemic if it meant winning a fight.
Cool. Oh, he's mutated. Oh, I know.
You're nothing but a bunch of raiders!
I mean, he's got some shit on his face.
Yeah, he's a Hector though.
Plant semen. Hector's gonna kill you.
Gotcha.
Hector's already dead.
One new Pandoran to go.
He's not 30 enemies together prey resistant.
He didn't have any minions.
No, he didn't.
I mean, the other guy at least had a full unit on his disposal.
You say one more to go, is this the last one?
Yeah.
Where
Hoffman
is he? Is that in here by any chance, is he?
doesn't appear to be in here now.
See if that's a fast travel then. Wait, I think there's a fast travel this way actually. Hoffman!
Lieutenant Hoffman. He probably is named after, like, inspired by a Hoffman from other popular film and media.
Dunno, maybe? Pretty common name.
Name sounds like sounds quite familiar. Is there one of the Ghostbusters called Hoffman?
Yes, I believe so, yeah. I believe you are correct.
Egon. Egon.
He's in the research center.
We're revisiting the story.
Yeah, pretty much every area. Yeah.
It's just to let the mind kind of absorb what the entire plot that's happened.
Can we didn't kill these guys on our first pass to recruit, Jerry?
Would have been way more efficient. Though I guess they only split up and bedded down when shit got real.
Where were they when we were killing Hector?
They were busy. They were like, you know, doing administrative work.
Yeah. Filing reports.
Yeah. All the best corporations are bogged down with administration work.
Yeah. Oh, he's just here.
It's only through the power of paperwork that police use restraint, because any restraint they release has to be documented in pure paperwork. This place looks like Batman would be here to help us fight these guys. New Pandoran soldiers think they got me. They
don't.
Yeah, they don't.
How's about nobody died?
Oh, when they're gonna finally announce the new Batman game.
Oh, that's that something apparently some team is working on a Batman game, but I'm a bit worried it might not be a Rocksteady one.
Friendly fire!
How there might be a Superman game coming?
Well, anything's got to be better than Superman 64, right?
Superman's a really lame-ass character.
It's probably why Superman games in general aren't that appealing. But Superman 64 does feature real voice clips such as "Then there's no time to waste," but
Well,
most likely
there is.
restricted to that particular sound.
I guess there is no time to waste.
And can Superman defeat Lex Luthor's devious traps and obstacle courses? I don't think so.
Lieutenant Hoffman is hiding out in
Lex wins.
He's a wicked sharpshooter, so watch your ass.
Gotcha.
Looks like Hoffman was the closest to having his force back online. He had like full platoons and everything.
Explosives out.
Yeah, I don't know where we came from anymore.
Place involved a lot of level changing, plus the confusion.
Yeah. It's fine. Wait, that's where we came from. Like a big hole in the floor at one point.
I think we've already passed.
Oh,
through
here it
the
is. Yeah, it's here. Look. Where I am, the hole's here.
hole. Ah.
I remember that.
Stick on your camera. You're more likely.
I'll wait for you.
Are you down though? 'Cause I think I've headed up.
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, the way is down. Up is that where we came from.
Don't recall us passing through here, but maybe I've gone too far up. Not like I'm missing out on much.
I mean, do you want to hear the cutscene?
Oh, you're in that little office. More of the impression that you would be
What are you? So,
appear to be directly below you, but
below me? keep boiling. Oh, there you are. Oh, he's found the way. There he is. Okay. Yeah.
I kind of started heading off. Oh, looks like we found him anyway. Look at that. Admirable gun. They're Manchester United against us.
There he is. Teleport.
I love your blood.
I lost him, he's got stealth.
I guess he's beating us then. Hey, why is this fucking raging guy running out after us? As if one couldn't leave his area. Pertains to be a nuisance.
Hold back. This rifle is gonna be boss as hell.
He's being boss as hell.
Defend Reagan. Boy, protect me!
Protects you. I guess I'll have to kill everything instantly then.
This will hurt.
The badass raging infected Goliath isn't doing a good enough job of protecting you.
Please stop.
It's quiet. Ooh, quiet. Getting phone calls is a rare occurrence. Who uses the phone these days? All the information is delivered online. Wake up and smell the flowers. Well, look at these sunflowers. Look a little bit wilty. I wonder if these sunflowers are like super HD on Kikadami's HD texture pack. Using the power, the muscle and the grunt and might of the PlayStation 4 Pro. Water. It relaxes the soul. It's a beautiful garden, if it weren't so deadly. There's some amusing waterfall. And I can track it to its source. No, not quite get up there. Seems to be, must be a massive pump or a lake just outside. Feed that. And then, yes, we can see Hoffman had a sandbag wall set up. It was a solid emplacement. Ultimately, his strategy failed against two of the most badass vault hunters in the world.
What you saying?
I'm saying Hoffman, he was well in placed with these bunker, with these sandbags, but his strategy failed because, you know, two of the hottest vault hunters in the world took him down.
Let's get out of here. Wait, can we even exit from this side? I have to like, go all the way through.
A long way round.
Let's see a way back up.
Goodbye now.
We're gonna have to leap all the way around. Check curiosity, what the hell is the Silver Quest?
I suppose it's completely moot picking up Iridium, isn't it? Because there's no way to use it. I suppose you could just...
That's an interesting point. I guess you could go back to Sanctuary.
The Sanctuary's gone! You're crazy, man!
Use your memory to remember the time we went through.
Oh, right. Pretty sure it's dead end up there. It's beautiful, though. Oh yeah, the sunflowers. Do they look more amazing on your high HD texture pack? These sunflowers here. I mean, I guess they look a little sharper.
I mean, ultimately, I'm not. I guess I'm playing on some remote play, so it's not exactly in 4K.
It's not in 4K, but the higher res textures would still be evident.
Help!
What?
We're lost! It's very nice, there's like quick teleport back to us now in this game.
No, it's that one. Okay, this way. Yeah, quick retreat back to the home hub would be
Yeah.
just the ticket right now.
There's no fast travel on the way.
I'm hitting Goliath. No!
Stay put! Bedtime!
No way, straight down here.
This way. Hey guys! Oh, you're shooting at me. Cut it out!
Shields holding. No damage.
Of a most gaseous variety. While observing the miners, one expelled an indomitable vapor. Ooh, how it reeked. But as I gagged and gasped, I realized that this unsolicited fart is my path forward. I will develop a gas to spur Pandora's indigenous spores into a period of accelerated growth. Now,
Gaseous?
the question
Alright,
Yes,
gaseous again.
gaseous, gaseous.
this gas cannot affect humans.
Gaseous, you're alive again! Guess we're calling you again.
Tell us, how was death? What was the inky abyss like?
Bye now!
You drop more precious iridium. We'll just travel back in time to more peaceful times. And that your character was having an argument with himself.
Yeah. He tends to do that.
The shinier soul stabber.
Seems like gold and level gear in this DLC is a lot more common.
That's something, right?
Right. The espresso machine is broken again. That's the 5th time this week.
No fast travel.
Despite my inability to create a gas safe for humans, I'm certain another breakthrough is around the corner. I will make Pandora a paradise. And afterwards, the people will say, Cassius.
No, what they say. 'Cause it cut before we,
You say, Cassius, whoop!
Cassius, of course, was the name of a superhero character in a bunch of music videos in the early 2000s. If you remember that.
Well, Cassius was also the name of the robot that won Robot Wars for 2 years. Cassius 2.
Oh, hell to the yeah! These are gonna make some fine-ass weaponry. Give me a sec.
Featuring a CO2 flipper that acted as a Shremek. I'm assuming Cassius was like a god or something from religious. What has he done?
Holy so. Yeah, what's going on here?
Oh my god!
How they buried these guys?
Perhaps there were just some recruits that were slightly infected and they jumped and did the full damage.
There we go.
The community garden.
Slab. Go give that rifle to Mordecai.
It's a gift for Mordecai.
For Mordecai, not from Mordecai.
I said for Mordecai. You're reminding me of the Alexa I was working with today. Kept misunderstanding me.
Alexa.
And Alexa, play Pixel Showcase. Oh no, it was a Show Reel, but it heard me as Show Rio. No, not Show Rio.
Did it show you Rio?
Her name is Rio and she dances in the sand.
Wait, is this for me? What's this all about, Bald Hunter?
Yeah, a whole rifle's in that box.
Getting sober, Morty. I'm proud of you. Had to get you something to mark the occasion.
Aw, thanks, man. You remember? Couldn't have done it without talent here. Makes me want to be like a better guy, you know? That's right, mijo. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, thanks, Brick. You're my best non-bird friend.
No one's ever said that to me before. I love you, man.
I love you too, hermano.
We have to go back to this cash in. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
He loves you too, hermano. Hermano, hermano.
I might use him.
Never really saw myself as a father. Thanks for the help, Slab. That was some important stuff right there.
See, the rewards for this quest actually gold, quality item, which is really rare.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta tend to my
Another quest.
garden project.
Hmm.
Rick, you're a disgusting individual.
I'm guessing it's vastly inferior to the current sniper rifle I have, considering the current one I have is actually level 40 something, but we check just in case. Yeah. I hope in Borderlands 3 they make some. If it's the stuff scales or the fucking DLCs, at least higher level. They don't seem to like, it's seen at level 30 is the be all end all in levels.
Yeah, they just didn't bother to really make the game
Hey, Vault Hunter, got one more favor to ask. I need
for
some
anyone that
advice
does all
on
the
how to
side
be the
quests.
best bandit king I can be. Let's see if anyone has some words of wisdom for me. Maybe start with Moxie? She's got a lot of experience with bandit clans.
Mox, any words of wisdom for Vaughn? How about it, Mox? Words, wisdom?
Moxie, my girl! You got any advice for me on running a bandit clan?
Sure, hon. The most important thing is knowing when to sweet talk and when to slash someone ear to ear without blinking.
Well, that went dark fast. So be a sadistic psychopath. Got it. Well, this has been a thing. Thank you.
Anytime,
No,
sugar.
that's not what she said.
Why don't you come on by later and have a drink on Moxie?
Yeah. Sure. Definitely will do that.
Always more to learn.
Oh, girl. Well, that was interesting and less than helpful. Maybe Ellie has some advice for me.
Ellie. Where the fuck is she? Oh, Cheeto, anything. She's never been that leader before.
That pyrotechnic fire show.
Ellie, how's it hanging?
Banging, bodacious, and sexy as all hell, as per usual.
Oh, Ellie, you are just delightful.
Don't I know it? Never get tired of hearing it from a chiseled little man like yourself, though. Oh, wank.
Did you just wink at me over Echo? Okay, anyway, you spent some time in a bandit clan, right? What kind of advice would you give an
She did.
aspiring bandit king?
Only thing bandits respect is bullets and killing. It always helps if you're devastatingly good looking, which you is. Oh, wank.
Cool, yeah, you
Oh,
were
wank.
the thing. Well, I'm gonna call it at that. Thanks, Ellie.
Anytime, you hard-bodied little snuggle muffin.
Being a bandit, it's about freedom. I mean, sure, it's a war zone out there, but it's not all about the killing, is it? Brick leads the slabs, right? Maybe he can help.
No, but Brick is an actual bandit leader.
Yes. This is going to be some real useful advice for a man who half buries people on the floor. And these are plants, I guess.
So-and-so. You've had a lot of experience running a bandit clan, as it were. Care to share some words of wisdom?
Hell yeah. We got a saying in the slabs. Might even call it our guiding principle. Punch stuff real hard.
Uh-huh. Anything else, or...?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, good talk. Blood Ball on Wednesday? Yep. Not the most useful advice I've ever received, but I guess he's got a point. Didn't Marcus have like a bandit call once? Maybe he's got got something for me.
Okay, your neighbours are right next to you.
They're arriving. Why, hi there, neighbour. How's it
Guys,
going?
ready for your thoughts on leading a bandit clan?
Well, I've never turned down a penny.
Hey, Marcus. God damn it, Marcus. Fine, here.
So, yes, I accidentally became the object of a cult worship once upon a time. And it was pretty great. They give me money and guns and everything. But the best part was they always died soon after. So I didn't owe them anything. The lesson here is, it's fine for everyone to die as long as it's profitable.
Yeah, money's good. Bye. Well, this has all been really terrible advice. And I know we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel on this one, but let's see if Claptrap has anything to say.
Really? I mean, just save your time. Claptrap has something to say, but it's nothing good.
I have a feeling I'm gonna regret this, but hey, Claptrap.
Oh, Dave Claptrap's
so
around
you've
him.
been on Pandora a long time. Got any advice for a new bandit leader?
Do I?
Mm.
Do I? No.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I was expecting some kind of rambling, nonsensical monologue.
In that case, you've come to the right place.
There it is.
Bandits are superstitious idiots. I would advise you to acquire godlike powers. Legends tell of a secret coven of witches living deep beneath the...
Nope, we're done here.
Wait, you didn't let me finish. All you need to do is bring 17 lapis lazuli stones, 3 scalps of your enemies, and...
Nope, and nope. Bye, Claptrap.
Aww.
But it was going to be a quest then. Just wasting solid quests. Throwing them away.
You know, so Claptrap isn't swearing constantly like he did in Tales from the Borderlands. I still don't understand why he was doing that. They're like the guy who wrote that, like, not know what Claptrap actually acted like or something.
There must have been a gag about it, but
You gotta find your own bandit truth. You know, maybe what I need is a self-initiation, right? Time to figure out who Vaughn really is. Oh, I love this, a Pandoran walkabout. Oh, but wait, I can't go on a walkabout without my artifact of power. Ugh, I lost it in Helios when we got kicked out. Could you grab it for me?
all the way back to Helios.
Oh.
Okay.
Where's Loaderbot and that
Big
stupid
joy
robot?
Oh.
What?
I drank this joy puke and now I'm seeing butterflies.
So am I, and I didn't even drink it.
Man, this is real good shit. Oh, it's worn off. Oh no, the second part's happening. Puke! Joy puke probably gives
Wait,
a
sorry.
heinous hangover.
It's a fast trail, probably should use that instead. Back to Helios Fallen.
If we get one of these characters drunk, they'll send us on a whole chain of quests to try and cure their hangover.
Come on.
Plenty of experience in that.
Okay, now find my old living quarters and poke around for the artifact.
What you reckon it
This
is? Then?
artifact was the source of all my power. That must be why my initiations went so poorly. Of course.
Well, considering it was an artifact he had when he lived down here. Oh, is it just his quarters for when they were the sons of...
Hard to say.
Eat the pain.
No, I've ever killed these things, let's just go.
It's just
Weak
like
enemies.
it's a mere
Like
sort of
sweat
exercise.
flies.
You know, like when you get a fidget cube or something.
Yeah,
A mindless exercise.
pretty much.
Enough.
We're going back up the mighty elevator. Although the waypoint... I presume the waypoint's above us, yeah.
Appears to be above us, so let's see what we to the left.
Stabber jabber! Did you? Oh, it did. But it started just immediately going up. I was worried.
No. I pushed that button. Well, actually, you're right. Maybe it is blows. It says it blows now, so maybe it was.
Huh. He had pretty shitty quarters.
Yeah, maybe it was actually down there.
Yeah, artifact of power. If only I was a explorer of sorts, I could find it.
Gotcha.
And the artifacts of power.
Hold it right there.
But it never was to be.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do this! I regret nothing.
There it is.
You had it hidden in a washing machine, huh?
Power underpants.
Top of the line, Hyperion Red Bar X2000s with Quicksilver Fly and no rise banding. Bring it back to me.
So, we're talking about a pair of pants.
Pair of underpants, yes.
I guess, you know, pants, you wear them all day long, right? They're the very seat of your empire.
I feel like the quest objective for being a pair of underpants is like kind of like if the game just suddenly went like to be funny, just one character just went poop, and that's it.
It's weird, isn't
not
it? The
very
joke.
funny.
There are some very child jokes. It's odd.
Yeah, that was it's just having a pair of underpants with the quest objective is like really just not intelligent, not funny.
This game is EG at 12 or something. It's blood and gore, so I guess it's 15 at least.
Yeah, at least 16. I mean,
Now I can make preparations
with a unique
for
shotgun, this amazing.
I'm gonna find
It's
myself
done.
in that way.
Okay, so no more quests to do.
My bandit king self. With my Hyperion Red Bar X2000s, I'm going places. Wish me luck with,
Cool.
not dying in the most horrible ways imaginable by the darkest recesses of the human mind.
Cool. Okay, so let's see this. Let's try this raid one. Let's attempt it. See how it goes.
Reach the monster's lair.
Maybe it's not entirely impossible.
Let's
Probably
say
is.
monster.
I guess we're maybe close to themselves 50 to try the initial raid. I don't know. Maybe. What the hell are we doing here for? Oh.
There's a monster's lair deep within.
Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's a separate area? Wait, what?
Into the riving deep.
Riving deep. Wait, there's fast travel to take us to the closest P we need to be at or something. Why did it take us here for?
Guess there's just no travel points in here.
I've been using seismic sensors to track the movements of a truly gargantuan beast. Indeed, this creature will surely devour you whole. Ah, but that's only further roused your adventurous spirit, eh? This is the final beast on my Pandoran Safari checklist. To be candid, I am unsure what I will do with myself once the hunt is over.
Arousal? My hole? Yes, I am aroused.
There was a lift here. Oh, I see. All players must be present.
This is a real ramshackle lift you picked us. Look at this.
It is.
The creature will become highly agitated in reaction to a very specific range of low-frequency tones. Please set up the sonic agitation devices around the cavern. These devices will drop the ambient sonic atmosphere of the cavern, driving the creature into a bloodthirsty rage.
Yes, most 2 words, my friend. No
Bloodthirsty rage, huh?
It costs iridium. 5 iridium.
Excellent. Now, activate the
Make some
devices to perform the
jamming
summon and
tunes.
summon the beast. Now, Vault Hunter, drop it.
Drop the bass.
Drop the base!
Damn it. Mr. X is coming. Ooh. This is the sickest monster ever.
Here it is. Oh, 40. Huh, actually lower level than this. Invincible.
He's invincible there. Well, we gotta take this lift back down to him, or is it a ladder?
Oh, what the fuck? I don't even play this out ladder. I see ladder.
I thought I saw a ladder, but...
Here
Alright,
it's the left. Yeah.
check down the lift.
Oh, it's going really fast.
There he is! Oh, that's not him. Oh my god, this is a much worse situation when seeing him next to a standard worm.
It's pretty big. Oh, I guess these worms are resistant to my rifle.
I can taste the iron.
The big one doesn't appear to be there. Oh, it's actually dropping. It's got acid on me.
Plus it is, yeah. That's how these bosses are so tough, is that they just curried away all your health instantly.
If you don't have the iron jet, it doesn't seem like it's all that tough. Which it puts big puddles on the floor when it
Does, yeah.
thrown into the air.
They nuke their way into the air.
Health is going down, although definitely not going down at a very quick rate.
Nope.
Some health over
Got
here.
smacked by its big splash. Don't think there's anything for me to kill.
Told you to stay out of this one. Behind you, the rest, right behind you.
Loading. Pop, 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 pop. Come on. Where'd he go? I killed it.
Oh, what? Can't have you. Phew.
Get up! You've got people to hurt!
My thanks.
I'm not too sure how avoidable that little purple shower it does, 'cause that just kind of seems to fall on you.
Get out of the way.
There you go, I was at speed and it hit me. Dead on.
Hit me as well. No, it's alright.
You don't die today!
Yeah, but you're a meat tank, comparatively speaking.
Move out of the way. We're just covering this place.
Oh, alright, give the cover a shot.
If you just done that in the open like a plank, then you're obviously gonna die.
I mean these rocks.
Like you just have a guy like stands in front of a giant truck and go, "Why am I dying? Why am I getting run over for?" Cover. I've been ganked.
Middle section, I mean, offers promise.
critical hit area on this stupid thing? Where is it?
My ability doesn't seem to target it.
No.
Unless I target it in the head or something. Tough does flicker when I shoot it.
Yeah, I mean, we are damaging it.
I imagine this thing has a secondary mode or something.
Maybe. Where is it? Ah shit, I'd assume there's a critical point on it somewhere. It's probably like on its head somewhere.
Yeah, it didn't seem like there would be enough ammo to deal with it.
Maybe we can get to the lift again and get back up there and buy some more.
I would have thought the lift would be broken. There is a glowy bit right on its head, but
Yeah.
under the sanctuary of this cover, I can't really.
I can't see it. Just popping up right in front of me. No, once my rocket launcher's out, it's really hard to damage it. You can shoot at it.
Why is there a better place to hit it?
Well, I only see my bullets flying towards it. But then I was literally watching you the whole time. You didn't even fire a single shot.
Didn't see it that time.
This. Interesting. Oh no, that's that other one jumped in the way.
With the rocket launcher, I prefer not to spray too much.
The lift is indeed above us. Oh. I could pay the game, man. The enemies drop armor when you kill them.
If they drop armor, I guess the thing will eventually die.
Very slow. quarter health gone?
Help here!
Oh, why is there a spawn on this guy? Something.
Oh, he's changed his path.
Oh.
Rooted out the cover area. New enemies.
Wait, is it? Health full. What?
Ah.
How'd that happen?
Well, I guess that is the catch-22 of this one.
I mean, new enemies are added clearly.
Oh yeah, we've advanced the path and the whole bit.
Well, that's what there is. So it said that level 38 enemy only gives 4 experience.
Yeah. Most of the enemies are 38, so...
Jesus Christ, come on, 38 is not too far from 44.
Whatever, I don't need
I see feel-good needles.
Feel good needles.
Yes.
This is so precious.
Okay.
A bit worried it'll just loop this whole thing over again. Why the hell not come down and join us? It's his hunt.
Clearly wants us to hunt for him.
Time for a rampage.
Where is it?
Folds of disgusting flesh.
So he physically hit me, huh?
Oh. The problem with this cover is ultimately we're on the wrong side of it. I think its weak point is the back of its head, which requires us to stand out in the open.
I mean, I was completely out in the open air, so I couldn't see the back of his head. It's just too high to even hit.
Must be something we're missing.
Yeah.
There's a giant, like, white thing on the other side of it. Let's see, is it? What's it up?
What, a giant white thing on the other side of it? I like that one.
It's his eyes.
I mean, it seems almost impossible to get a grill, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just trying to stand behind it and see if I can. Yeah, you can't even maneuver to behind it really. Perhaps it's moving in such a pattern that you can kind of predict its movements.
Only got a lot of health, that's for sure.
Too much for arm eagle weapons.
I could look up on the internet. What the guide says. Got the old now was. Videos.
You have to watch someone else's entire stream. Oh, here's a video of someone playing it. Game-Geki. Oh, what kind of show's that?
Apparently he has geysers? Oh right, I see the geysers, yeah. Apparently you can knock you onto higher ledges where you can
Are the geysers just happening random or are they happening just before he rises? Yes. See geysers sort of.
we see that geyser there. Yeah, when it goes, yeah, apparently that'll boost you up on the little ledges around the area that you can get onto. If I stand here, we'll just like, there you go. Whoop. I mean, they seem to put me high enough to actually. What ledges is it talking about though?
Oh,
I see a
super
ledge
high up,
there. I see a ledge there, but Jesus Christ, I should land on that. If you're high enough, you should be able to maneuver and hit its weak spot. Oh, well, just enjoying you.
Still kind of like ultimately facing us all the time.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
It showed it for a split second there. And I gotta get back into that cover in the middle.
I'll stay up there. Can actually take its damage.
Healed again. Perhaps another guys will assist me.
Oh, there you go, I can see it. Got some critical hits then. Oh fuck. That didn't actually injure me that time.
Better advantage of one of us on one side of the room and one on the other. I hope they'll kind of face one of us.
Where is it? Oh, very far away.
Always turning side to me.
Oh, it's only attacking me, that's why. Oh! It's only attacking me, that's why.
If it's attacking you, surely it would face you and not just kind of strategically bend itself so that...
No, it's not facing me now. We're actually up there as well. Dad, you should have a good fight then. You hit with the weak spot?
It's like a split second before it's turned itself away from me though. Are you sure you've got it dead on now?
Not really. Oh, it's turned away from me still.
Weird, isn't it? It's always twisting its body in such a way that...
If I move here, I would right across me, sure, so it's face one of us, it'll do. managed to hit. I'm too injured that I have to change transform.
I think I was just about hitting it, but maybe slightly off.
Wish I was booming down. Oh, I got one right behind it. I don't think it's. I'm hitting it right down. It's not doing critical damage.
Giving you no particular advantage whatsoever.
This gun can't do critical because it's a special thing. I'm not really equipped to hit it myself, to be honest. I haven't picked up any rock ammo myself. Maybe. I was tunneling through the map. Apparently, when it does like, if it hits a player, it regenerates. Actually, no, it regenerates itself now. What the fuck? How are you supposed to stop it from regenerating? What does that?
No. I mean, doesn't matter if we score the occasional critical hit. If it regenerates, it regenerates.
Unless we can like get a critical hit so devastating it literally shreds it. Well, the factory right now. I can't even see what's going on.
No, it's busting us with a pure.
The spores are hitting me. Oh, the spores are on to me, that's fine. The spores are all bombarding me with like giant air of effect attacks.
Well, has us beat.
Yeah, never mind. Oh well.
What you gonna do, brother? At least we demonstrated the boss on the stream, and that's the least we could do.
Interesting. Actually, still kept this as the same health.
It's because I wasn't fully dead, I don't think.
Alright, yeah, killed him.
Although, considering the thing just heals, it doesn't really matter even if it didn't.
The music stopped though. Is that fast travel?
Like it costs 20 iridium a pop.
Especially with off. Wait, how do we actually...
Yeah, get out of here. Jelly heading down is just going to take us straight into the belly of the beast again.
Yeah, how do we get out of here? Yeah, walk out the way we came in.
Excuse me, sorry, I'm sorry, excuse me.
Can't go out this one.
Use your rampaging speed to run away from the enemies.
Whoa!
It chased us here? Huh.
What the hell?
I'm not full yet. Get up, get up! You've got people to hurt!
Thank you! Controls 100% of the place.
Down.
Boss is attacking us in this location.
Murder your death.
Thanks, I needed that.
Man, that was a challenge to get away from.
That was the actual challenge.
What's even left at this point? Do we ever finish that robot tournament thing?
No, we didn't. It would be a piece of cake now.
Should be. Wait, let me put the quest first. Actually, know what the fuck I'm going. There we go.
Failed. And then the pressure on our brains kind of shifted horribly. We shook our heads. What the?
Actually,
Travel
So
back in
scooter.
time.
yeah, so scooter on the way. Is there a door on this one?
Orgasm!
Wait, let me buy armor.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that.
Feel just like Neil Armstrong as I'm heading out to the space shuttle. One small step for man, giant leap for mankind.
Why don't you position yourself to press the buttons as soon as they go in?
Be careful, you could face stiff competition. Wing, nudge, wing. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Watch out, Gagadami. Stiff competition.
Hold it! No.
You're about the same level as the enemies in the DLC.
Yeah.
Critical. Quiet! Silence! You won't enjoy this. Shut up!
Wait, one complete. Oh, yeah.
Gotcha! I love my powers! No! Calm down. That was interesting.
Figures.
We're gonna sell it and we found this stuff.
Oh,
Oh, Morgan's is dead. Oh my
Mr.
god.
oh, they're RPG loaders, I see. What the fuck? I killed them then? Guess you killed them.
Nothing doesn't kill more than it.
They are state of the art, the finest that Hyperia has to offer.
Hyperia?
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 Hyperia.
Hyperia? I don't know.
Hyperion, that's it.
Oh, very. You forgot
Getting Conan confused.
Oh, yeah, Hyperia.
Hyperia!
Trip all of this. Super boss later. Right, you brain control on the punch. Amazing.
Certainly helpful with the badass loaders. Super loader.
Here comes Structor!
I thought we destroyed that thing!
Stop. Shut up.
Hyperia solely gave me the ultimate reward. One experience.
Holy. Are you level 50?
I mean, that's a lot of experience. I should be very close to level 50. That gave me 5 experience. Oh my god. I'm playing with the big bullies now.
Yeah.
Why Hyperion guy gave me level 5 experience, but the stupid someone's at level 38 he only gave me 4 experience.
It's all about the technique you used to kill him. You learned from the kill.
The enemies, my special abilities locked and loaded.
They're just waiting, giving it a moment long more. So we're fully drained. Here they come.
Well, it's the badass shields phase, isn't it?
My spear in the air might kill a couple of them.
There's some RPG loaders about. Jet loaders.
Another one down. Shut up.
Oh.
Superior, it's badass.
Oh, fly stuff.
Please stop.
Kill the little man!
Stop!
What's left?
Not much. Here comes
Big
some
ship.
flying in.
Bedtime!
Really shredded through him, that.
Yeah, special ability.
Hateful fire!
Stop!
Can I just kill them all?
It's that point in the war where they'll just hire, literally, they'll conscript anyone just to stop a bullet. And that's what their job was. You have to start a war with good intentions and only hire the best and fittest of people.
Yes.
But when we're really struggling in the war, that'll be my time to join the war effort. They'll accept me then. I'll stop a couple bullets.
Freeze! Shut up!
Good ball feint. Not even good cover.
Damn.
Hold it right there!
You're sort of lifting, you know. You lift me up.
Oh fuck! Oh, I'm dead.
What happened to you?
It
You
fell,
fall off there. Oh, damn.
That must have hurt!
We can do it anyway.
Well, let's hope it plays out well. You can prefer some support.
It'd have to be some type of silly
Oh,
man
come
to
on.
get defeated by generic enemies at this level.
Like Wesker, I hear he was a crazy man.
I think actually going down there.
Yeah, solid amount. Oh god, the turrets.
Thousand bucks
Oh, stripped away all my health.
Blast constructor is very interesting. Don't actually seem good to damage it.
Superior form.
I'm hitting it.
Not firing a nuke, is it?
Oh, damage it.
If it drops a nuke, we're all dead. There goes the nuke.
Nah, kill them.
Well, the fact that I don't see an explosion, you must have intercepted it.
Everyone's right underneath me, so I can't actually hit it.
Did he just say what game is this?
What?
It went, what game is this?
Out of ammo.
Got a nuke.
Hopefully it's nuking you.
Just gonna chuck them, huh? Lone constructor. There you go, easy.
Excellent.
There you go. So,
Yeah, I mean, other than
the rest
that,
of, all the other stuff is level 50 or raids, really, so... Yeah.
yeah, there's not really anything else to do that isn't just going to be us bashing our heads against it because it was designed for 4 people.
Pretty much. Because we're done!
Hooray!
Next is the pre-sequel.
That makes it set, match, and where's the sound effect?
Like a skin.
Game! And you know what? You're still alive!
Oh, we killed him, nobody else, didn't we?
Yeah.
Good, well, guess we'll see everyone the next one when we embark on the pre-sequel.
Yeah, more backstory and more lore.
Actually starting from level 1, so enemies will be, you know, at our level.
Yeah. Hurrah! Goodbye, everyone.
We'll probably be like, this game's fucking hard now. It's way too hard.
Yeah.
Cross the bone, level us up a bit.
It'll be riddled. Alright, yes. Ta-ta.
Quick replays out. Taking your time on that one. Taking your sweet, sweet time.
It's too hard.